What is up, YouTube? It's your boy B Dog, and we're back with another Symphony of the Night video here. We are getting ready to proceed through the catacombs and get some more items, beat a couple more bosses, and hopefully get to the boss fight, the last boss in this part of the castle. Hopefully. We'll see, though. We'll see. But let's get to her. Alright, so we want to go straight over here. Nope. Ow, I hate these little fire imps. Where the heck did he go? He must be down low. Avoid all this fire. Okay, bud. Alright. Now I gotta remember which way is which. Let me see what this is. I think it's this way I go first, because I think this way is the dead end. Okay, I remember the slimes. He's deadzos. So I believe this does take you to the area that I was talking about where you need to use the echo of the bat, which is what you're supposed to do, but I do it a different way because, yeah, the echo of the bat's cool for this area, but it's definitely not the best, but we'll see if this is actually the area. Yeah, right here. As you can see, it's pitch black in here. Nothing uncovers anything. You see all the spikes kind of sitting around. Yeah, those are spikes. It's hard to tell, but you want to use your echo and basically navigate through the spike path. This is what they want you to use the echo for. Me, though, I just kind of like to use the mist and fly through it. But, because if you use the mist and fly through it, you know, you don't get hurt. But if you take your bat form in there and you just barely even touch these spikes, it'll hurt you. So I usually just use my mist and just kind of fly through that. But the way they want you to do it is use the echo of a bat. So that's what I did. Even though it's not the way I do it, but cross circuit. 2 karma coins, we're gonna need those. Coming through, people, coming through. The werewolf skeletons are kind of cool, but this is what we needed right here. That's what we came down here for. Now this is going to drop our defense down to 0 when we use it, but we need to use it. So it's kind of just no matter what, your defense is going to drop low. So that's why I waited for the Ring of Ares. Because now that we're going to have like 0 defense, it just works better. Because it gives us that extra attack, so it'll help us kill things a little bit quicker. Granted, we're going to take more damage, but we'll get another piece of armor, like, toward the one area, and took way too much damage there. We'll get another piece of armor, which is called the walk armor, and basically the defense of it goes up the more you cover the map. Oh, so you didn't drop it. Okay. I guess it would drop it if I put the Ring of Ares on. But, yeah. I thought that would drop it, but I know at some point our defense does get dropped. But that attack is so nice. But we'll get there. So what you want to do is go ahead and just equip the spike breaker armor. So now these spikes, you just walk right through them. And you don't need to keep that armor on. All you want to do is kind of just use it for that. But it's one of our highest defense armors, so we're just going to keep it on there. Can't kill them slimes with sword attacks if you didn't notice that little thing right there. But now we're just going to go ahead and just get away from these guys as quick as possible. Heart max, life max. And let's see. All right, so, oh, this guy's quite annoying. I just like to stand here and kind of do this little number until he dies. Because, you know, why not? But basically, if he does that lightning attack, all you gotta do is just duck. Alright, we're just gonna go up here. Yeah, I had enough of that. Oh, these guys are annoying. They throw little fire things at you and stuff, but they do drop a firebrand sword. That's one of their rare item drops. And then the guys that are in here, when we come back into this area, because we will have to, they are actually like ice. I can't even remember how to do Soul Steel. I'm freaking messing up. There we go. Alright, so we do Soul Steel. And then we go ahead and do it again, because this guy is very strong. As you can see, I did 2 Soul Steels, and he's just looking at me like, huh? But yeah, that blade does a lot. Decent amount of damage. And that's basically it. So you want to avoid that. But that dude does drop a certain item. I thought it was... It might have been a jewel sword, I think, in the original game. I can't quite remember if it was that or not. But we got the first elemental sword, which is the ice brand here. Oh yeah, look at that damage. It's even higher damage than this. But it does frost damage, and it has a little special attack that does some bonus damage. So it's pretty fun. Come on, throw your thing out. I was trying to get my sword to attack him, so... Because if my sword attacks him, my sword will actually get, like, some more XP as opposed to me killing him. To level up. So we can get the Sword Brothers thing. Yeah, 102 damage with this sword, just because they're fire guys. This room, you figure there'd be, like, a secret hidden in here somewhere, but there's nothing here. It's just literally that candle and $1. That's it. I don't know why they put that in there, but they did. Alright, so... Okay, so that's the boss fight. So we're going to go over this way first. Past this save point and grab this right here, the walk armor. And there it is. Defense increases with map coverage. So the more map you clear, the higher the defense goes up. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So the longer we wear this armor, the stronger defense we'll get. And we'll take less damage and less damage and less damage until, you know, we're back to only getting hit for 1 damage. But yeah, so this guy over here, this boss, this is the one that I was talking to you about. There's like some kind of like tentacle monster and it has all these human bodies around him. What I like to do is try to do a soul steal right off rip. Bust open a chunk. As long as you reveal the center core of him, then you should be able to kill him pretty quickly. So we'll see how quick I can kill him. There we go. We got that center part revealed almost. And that's where you want to hit him at, right there in the center. Sword Familiar is nice to have in this guy in a fight too, but these little guys are only doing 1 damage, and that boss is only doing 1. Basically, that's it. You don't have to destroy all those bodies. You just got to reveal the center. Oh my god. Reveal the center part, and you can kill him easy. Can't even talk. You have to excuse me, guys. I apologize. I cannot talk today. Maybe it is all the multiple concussions I've had throughout my life. You know, maybe that is what's causing it. But I used to not ever slur my words or like any of that. But yeah, now I find I get words mixed up. I can't like speak as fast as I used to be able to and like read as quick as I used to. I have to sit there and sound out words and just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, just a bunch. But basically that's all for the catacombs. We got that one gray area up there in the Royal Chapel that we have to go clear. But that's basically all that's in here in the catacombs. So we are clear to go and move on to the next part. Walk through that really quick, huh? Yeah, we did. So that sword we got, I believe that's the sword that is strong versus holy. Yeah. And it's about the same damage as that. So, I mean, I could technically just swap this. But this thing doesn't have any, like, special attacks. It's just a normal blade. Any holy creature that you fight, well, yeah, any holy creature, basically you'll just kill them. a lot quicker. Let's head up out of here. Maybe we'll get a firebrand from one of these guys, you know, as a drop. That'd be cool. Now, I don't know if the Mormon Gale will do more damage to this guy, or if they're doing about the same damage. I guess this guy isn't as strong as I thought. As long as you run up to him and avoid his disc thing, you can just kind of crouch and he can't hit you. And I always fought that guy at some point, and I think the reason why... Ah, there we go. We got the firebrand. Look at that. We got another rare drop, man. We're just rolling them in. 52 attack, Fire Sword of Oberon. Ice Sword of Mim. And it has a fire attack, special fire attack. As you see. But I did tend to fight these guys probably whenever I had this Ring of Ares on like this. And being that I had the Ring of Ares on, I had no defense. So I take more damage. So that could be the problem. As long as I keep that Ring of Ares off for right now, I shouldn't have an issue. But it does boost your attack quite significantly. Fire? Oh, I was trying to do this. Dang it. Yeah. We got the special attack kill on him. What up? That's what I'm talking about. These guys, you don't have to even hit them again. Yeah. That's a cool, fun little trick I like to do just here and there. Just to kind of mess around. Basically, you just double jump, and then you hit down and jump again, and you'll do like a downward kick. You can even use it on enemies. But, see, that's one reason why I don't. Right there. But, yeah, so you can just, this guy just like, there, we killed him with the kick. Did I need to? No, but I did it for fun. And that's what gaming should be about, is having fun. Doing stuff you enjoy. So, we got every secret in here. As you see, this whole entire map's blued out, except for the gray spots that I said I was going to get, but I didn't get. But, again, you want to do the 200% completion, just go there, clean those gray spots out, and you should be good. So, yeah. But there is a few different things we need to do. So we're going to head there and start doing some of this stuff. Where is my library card? I know I have one. I have to have one in here, right? There we go. We're just going to teleport to the library so I don't got to backtrack so far. Plus, I wanted to see if I can get enough for this.
How about this?
Dang, we got 12 zircons, man. We were farming them up with the jewel sword. So we got $37,000. We can get the Joseph cloak now. This guy will also sell the Thunderbrand right here for $10,000. I think you can get it as a rare drop from somebody, but I can't remember which one it is. But we got fire and ice right now, and then these cloaks are pretty cool, but this is the best cloak to wear. This one right here. So we're just going to get that. And ring with holy powers, duplicator. So this is another item you need for a trophy. That's 500,000 gold. So it will take you a long time to farm up all that. But basically, this is the Joseph cloak. You see it's just black. But if you go down here to systems, you can change the color of it. I always like to keep mine like black on the outside and just a little red on there, you know, look more vampire-y. But you could do it however you want. Like if you wanna do like all white inside, you can do that too. And then you want to do like red up here, you can do that. Have red and white. Yeah, you can leave it black. And then do, let's see, green and blue make yellow. Or no. Red and blue. Oh, red and green? There it is. So you can do like that. Since, don't hate me, YouTube, but yeah. Stiller colors, yep. You can change it to your Stiller colors if you really want, as long as you know exactly the colors you want to do. But I usually just keep it like around 20 right here because I don't like it too bright. But I like it just bright enough. And it just looks more vampire-y. I wonder if the firebrand will do. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put my sword on. No, don't quit. No, cannot do that. Nope. Okay. Yeah, 104 damage. Yep. That's 49 damage with fire and ice, so those guys aren't weak to either of them, basically. But 104 compared to 52. But we wasted enough time doing this, so we're just going to head to the next area that we need. Ah, okay, so the fire one works on them too. Man, fire one might be the most OP one. Honestly. The range on that move is so crazy, as you see. I killed that guy. Sorry, I got hiccups. I killed that guy from pretty freaking far away. So that's pretty cool. But basically, we need to head to the Royal Chapel. So we're going to hit the teleporter. We're going to go down at the bottom. We're going to make our way back up that way. And we're going to head to the Royal Chapel and go through that dark area over there. And see what is on the other side. Should be this one, right? Yep. Man, that even does more damage on them guys. Holy cow. Firebrand might just be the way to go. I do like using a Holy Sword though, but we haven't got that one yet. But we will, eventually. Didn't need to kill them, did it anyway. Nope. Oh, we need to get some hearts. Now we're just way too strong for any of these people to even come close to us. Now, normally you'd have to jump up that path up here to the right and then fall down, but we got the bat, so we don't have to do that anymore. I keep forgetting about that. And they might take more damage from the ice brand. Ooh, there's his rare item drop. Yep, nope. So he drops the cutlass. Ooh, yeah, we got them both that time. I think this guy would be considered holy, but yeah, as you see, we just hit him twice and he's dead. And I don't even have the Ring of Ares on, so you can imagine I'd just be walking through these guys, one-hitting them if I had the Ring of Ares on. But I would also be taking a lot more damage too, and that's just no bueno. But once I get the certain sword that I want, I can probably freely use the Ring of Ares and boost my attack because I messed up so many transformations right there. But basically I could use the Ring of Ares whenever I get that sword because nothing's going to be able to touch me. I mean, they can, but it's going to be kind of hard. So now we got the spikes. This is the room that we didn't go in yet. So you know what that means. Put on the spike armor. And you need mist to get through here. So even if you did get the spike breaker armor, you didn't have mist somehow, you couldn't get through here. And you need the Jewel of Open for that door.
Alucard, have you seen Richter?
There is a Belmont here. You are right about that.
I knew it. Where is he?
The one I saw was with the enemy. He called himself the Lord of this castle.
What? That's impossible. You're wrong. I have to go.
I'm just telling you the truth, Maria. And here's the silver ring. As you remember in the previous episode, I believe it was, we got the gold ring. And now we got the silver one. So where in clock room? So that's going to be where the big clock is, which you guys have seen because I went past there several times. But while we're here, let's equip its fairy.
I've waited for this since I was an egg. I'm yours, Alucard.
And then we're just going to take a seat here and let her sing. It'll take a minute, so just get comfy. As soon as she gets tired of flying around. So if you get the Rondo of Blood Symphony at Night bundle like I have right here that I'm playing on, like I said, they added some new familiars and all that. And this is one of them, and she sings a song, and it's a trophy / achievement that you have to listen to her song. Is she going to start singing yet? She might actually need to get leveled up because she should have been singing by now. So we're just going to keep her as our familiar for right now. And we're going to let her get some levels and experience. And then we should be able to get her to sing for us. Because the Sword Brothers technique, the spell, you have to have the sword familiar a certain level, so it might be the fact that she's not leveled up yet that she hasn't sung this song. So we're just gonna keep her with us, get her some experience, and let her level up some. Which I should have been killing all these bats and stuff because that's experience. So we're going to head straight over to that other teleporter there. Maybe be able to save some backtracking time. Is this the area? Nope, one floor up. Okay. And there we go. Excuse me, coming through in a hurry. Okay, where's that at? Right there. We're right at the clock tower. See how easy that was? Totally planned that. Totally. I meant for that to happen. If you stand in front of them, they get scared and they'll hide. So that's a little fun fact. So now we're heading back out here. And we gotta equip our gold and silver rings. So silver, gold. There should be a way to move this. Oh, there it is, triangle. Okay. Okay. She get any level at all? Oh, she got one level, so that's a plus. Sorry. I get you were trying to take a nap. Apologize. But basically, you need both those rings to get down in here, and this is how you get the good ending. Like, I could have showed you the other one, but saving on time. You do need to do the bad ending, so like in the previous video, once you save, right before that room, you can go in there and get the bad ending, because it is a trophy, I believe. And then after you get the bad ending, just reload your game and then just finish the playthrough. But basically, we're going to just go down this way, and we're going to go right up in here.
Alucard?
That voice. Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He is with the enemy.
Richter Belmont, in league with Dracula.
He must be under someone else's control. We can't hurt him, whatever we do.
But he must be stopped.
Yes, but can you? Then for all our sakes, show me that you will.
Oh, she wants you to fight her, so this is another... Got her stun locked.
you're stronger than I am. You can save Richter. Will you? Please?
I can't promise that, but I will stop him.
If it must be that way. Here, I found these. Take them.
And these are?
If you wear them, you can see beyond illusions.
Thank you. I go to find Richter. Stay and pray for him.
So you see that dark area up top there? Yes, your boss fight in the end game of this one is Richter Belmont. But you need these glasses because if you kill Richter, then you get the bad ending, like I said. And Richter ends up dying, like you kill the last surviving Belmont, basically. But you do have to fight Richter, but with the glasses, you'll be able to see that he is being controlled by somebody. You don't know who yet, but I do. And if you played through this game, you probably already know who it is, but basically, you put the holy glasses on right before you go to fight Richter, and that's the only way to get them is to get those rings and everything, and then make your way back down here to collect them. So now we're going to head back up to that teleporter, and we're just going to teleport right up to the top. And we're going to fight Richter. And before we fight him, we got to make absolutely sure that we have the holy glasses equipped. But what I could probably end up doing is saving it right before I fight Richter and kill him really quick. And then reload the game. Basically, I could do that. Which, I mean, I probably could, because how much time do we have left? We got about like 40 minutes left. So I could probably show you that. The bad ending. Real quick. Just got to save it right before you fight Richter. So once you get the bad ending, you can reload the game and then come right back in here, and then we'll start right off where we left off. And it's up here. So right here is the save point. Richter's a pretty tough fight, and it's even harder whenever you're trying to avoid him while trying to destroy the thing that's controlling him. So, but I do know he is holy damage. I do know that. Almost 100% positive, so we're going to throw Morvingale on there. Since it's strong versus holy, I might be able to do some more damage and get rid of him quicker and easier. But we're going to have to go back up here and clear this area out real quick. So we're going to go do that. And there we go. Alright. I just wanted to get that little area. That was bugging me. So I saved it, so we'll get the bad ending. I'll show you what that ending looks like, and then we'll continue on the playthrough, and we will show you what the other ending looks like. So we don't want to equip this. Don't do it. If you want the bad ending, well, I'm going to show you it, but you don't want this.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning to resurrect Count Dracula?
Dracula rises once a century. One chance for each Belmont to shine, and then we're finished. Forgotten. If I bring him back now, the battle can last for eternity.
Don't get near his crosses because it does hurt. And he uses holy water and all that.
Such power! My greatest attack!
Yeah, you can't use Hydro Storm now. I might die here. Nope, got him.
It's over, Belmont.
So, the war between humans and vampires finally ends here. What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone, huh? My time. It's over now.
So this gives you the bad ending if you kill Richter, like I just did right there. But I saved it right before, so I'll just have to reload it. Unless it... I'm pretty sure this is the bad ending. Does the castle get destroyed? I'm pretty sure this is a bad ending. Yeah, the castle's getting destroyed. And this is the bad
So
ending.
you made it.
Alucard, where's Richter?
I'm sorry.
Thank you for stopping him. This must have been his fate somehow.
Are your travels over then?
No, not until I learn what brought him here, what made him.
I understand. Heaven guide you, Maria. Farewell.
Goodbye, Alucard. Heaven guide you too.
And that's the bad ending. So there is a different ending to it. Can I skip this? Okay. Maybe I should have thought this over, because this recording is going to kind of suck. Probably. If I can't skip it. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting. I mean, I kind of should have thought the credits would be rolling after this. But, yeah. So this one's not going to be as good as the other ones, but there is more to come. There is more to come. So, I just wanted to show you the bad ending, so you can kind of just see what happens in case you really wanted to. But you do have to eventually end up reloading it and doing it the proper way. So what I'm going to do probably is, depending on how long these credits take, I might just end up closing out the game and then reloading it and then doing another recording and kind of mingle them together somehow. I mean, depending on how long these take, because you can't skip it for some reason, even though I've seen the credits because I beat the game. But So, yeah. Definitely wasn't expecting... Well, I was kind of expecting this, but it should have let me skip it. I don't know why it won't let me skip. Because I do want to show you what happens if you do it the right way and don't actually kill Richter at the end. Yep, it came out in 97. See, I was right. I was right. 100% right. I was... Well, I'm not going to say how old I was around that time, because you guys don't need to know how old I am. Alright, reserved. Yay, development by KCET. Alright. So that said, it's a replay. So right there in the castle keeps. So we're going to reload this up. And we're back. Alright. Cool. How much recording time we got left? We only got 13 minutes, so we're going to have to probably beat Richter, and then I'll probably end up saving it right here. And then we'll start on the other one tomorrow. Now, do I have to clear that area again? I do. Oh, boy. But it kind of forces you into the new area almost immediately. You don't kind of get a choice. Really? You're going to make me fly all the way up? But it does force you into the area, and hopefully we should be able to see the cinematic that is at the end of this. But so we already heard all this, but there it is. You see the orb? That's what you want to hit. Don't hit Richter. It's a little hard to not hit him while you're trying to hit that orb. But you can't see this orb without the holy glasses. There we go.
How inconvenient. But we've only just begun. The Master's ascension is at hand.
So he is being controlled by the priest Shaft. And we do get to see the cinematic. But you need to have the holy glasses on to see that orb. And as you see, the castle is now, yep, it's upside down. So this is where the 200% completion comes in. You have to go into the castle again, but it's upside down and everything's flipped. And you have new enemies and stuff you have to fight.
Him, Alucard. Thank you so much.
Alucard? The Alucard? You can't be. That was over 300 years ago.
Never mind that. Is the man who controlled you in that castle?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
And it kind of just forces you into the next part, which is the upside down castle. So now we have to go through Dracula's castle again, but as you see, we are walking on the ceiling now. Pretty cool little thing. Makes it a little bit more harder to navigate around though. So you got to be on top of your game. How much time do we have? We got 9 minutes. So it's basically the same layout as the other castle. Same exact layout. Just new enemies. Some familiar ones. And it's harder to walk through here and navigate, like I said, because everything's flipped upside down. So we just got the royal cloak. So you'll be turning into a bat a lot through this part of the castle. Before we go down there and collect that secret, I'm gonna see how much time that we have. Okay, I should be able to get that. So basically all of the secret areas we visited are going to be in the same spot, basically. Everything's going to be exactly the same. Except in this one, we end up getting resist fire, resist ice, resist stone, and resist thunder. And as you see, we cleared that out. Uric lost his head. So it makes it a little bit harder to clear the map too. But yeah, there's a few areas I want to hit, but the first area I'm going to be in, probably most of the next video, I'm going to be in this one area alone. Reason being is because that is the area that I farm up for the sword that I like. So we want to get that sword of dawn. This is a pretty nifty sword. I'll show you some of the little things it does. But yep, we're going to be clearing a lot of these areas out by flying, because that's going to be our only means of clearing these areas. Because as you see, it's upside down and you literally have to fly everywhere. I want to fly straight through. I want to grab the lightning mail. Drop down here. This is the teleporter right there, which we know. Drop down here, grab this item. Library card? Yep. And this is the save point in here. But they do hide items like underneath of these things in certain spots. So you make sure you double check those a lot. Like just run over them. If there's an item, you'll pick it up. But I want to show you the Sword of Dawn. Now this is a two-handed sword, so you can only use this weapon once. But as you see, it's pretty cool looking. And it has a special ability, so you want to hit down forward square, and you can summon minions. There is one where he'll summon those guys. They just walk forward and kind of damage people. And if you keep doing it, you will get a lucky summon, and you'll summon like an army of guys. But you can, yep, right there it is. Yep. It's pretty freaking cool, huh? But I don't like two-handers. So we're gonna just go back to our normal swords. Because to me, the two-handers have a slow attack and stuff compared to some of the other ones. So we are going to walk through here and beat this boss real quick. Get down here. Yep, this boss is just a big bat. Get down here. And he's dead. Because this is the area we're going to go, but I had a little bit of time to spare, so we're just going to kill that boss, show you that boss. Pretty easy. But he drops you this relic, which is the Ring of Light. Now, basically in this, you want to kill certain bosses and pick up all these items, and then you wear your gold and silver rings in the clock tower and open up the secret, and that is how you find Dracula, which is the final boss of the game. But you need to collect 5. See how it says 1 of 5 treasures? So there's 5 of these altogether. 5 bosses in this castle that you have to find and kill and collect the item they drop. If you do not, then you will not be able to unlock the final boss fight with Dracula. So. Okay, so we're going to just go here, and we're just going to do a bat wing charge, wing smash, bat charge, whatever it is. So we cleared both of those areas. That might take a minute to unlock. So we got like 3 minutes to spare. So we are heading through that area first. That is the clock tower, if you remember, where the Medusa heads are quite annoying. I mean, you don't have to use the bat. You can use your gravity jump too. You don't have to use the bat all the time. You can just use your gravity jump if you really wanted to. This should unlock the one down in the bottom, maybe? Nope. Okay, so we have to get unlocked. See, because normally when you find the first teleporter, you hit it, it takes you to the one all the way down at the beginning of the game. And then you can just kind of walk through. But this way is the one way we're not going to go yet. I will make my way back up around this way eventually, you know, to clear some of these guys out and do all that fun stuff. She's still level 2. Oh boy, oh days. But alright, save it here. And we got about 40 seconds for the stream ends, so we're just going to probably end her right here. Just standing here. So, how are you liking the game so far? You know, leave a comment in there. Tell me what you think of it. It's an older game. I know it's not for everybody, but it is a fun game to play. It's really fun. Like I said, I beat it a bunch of times, and I still love playing this game to this day. Like, even as old as it is. I mean, 97, this game came out, 97. But I love it. So just like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later. This is B-Dog signing off. Everybody have a great day. And I will see you next stream. Peace.